I'm very excited because I got the 6D Mark II. Big upgrade from the Canon 70D, supposedly. So, needed a full frame camera because my crop sensor was starting to feel a little bit limiting. Manual. Just want to get to the good stuff, which is this guy. I'm going to put on a 24 to 105 millimeter lens, HDMI, mic input. This does not have a headphone jack. Okay, so I'm going to put in a battery. I think it comes with batteries. And a charger. Here we are. Little protection guy. Batteries going through here. Just one battery slot and standard SD card outlets. Boom. Feels pretty similar to the 70D actually. I think like the grip here is like a little bit more like my fingers curve in, whereas before it like connected more. It's actually a little bit more stable. It's amazing though that it's full frame and it's like basically the same weight, maybe a little bit heavier. So I'll snap on a lens. I really like this lens, my 24 to 105. I actually got it on Craigslist. Turn it on. This battery is fully loaded and ready to go. Make sure you charge it before you use it so you know it's not broken. Boom. Now I turn it on, it blinked. Ta-da! Set your date and time. We've got our video options here. You have to make sure it's on the video mode or else it won't show. Picture style. Here's our different, that's pictures. Movie record. Touchscreen's kind of hard. Like if you have normal sized thumbs, you probably don't want to use the touchscreen. We've got all the video options. Everything's in MP4. We've got 23, 29, and 59, almost 60 frames per second. And I think it's all IPB, which in my experience hasn't made a huge difference, but I think if you're slowing things down or doing like a big production maybe, or something that requires really high quality, you would need that. Sound recording. All right, let's just get to work. It's really cool having a full frame now because now I can get super close to things and not have to worry about it cropping it. Pretty awesome. Autofocus. I have to be back kind of far. Yeah, about right here for my 24 millimeter, which is amazing. I do food photography, so this is going to be a huge plus for me because I needed a full frame and I take pictures in a kind of a tight space, so that's good. And also, I just noticed the pictures on the 5D Mark III that I've used were way better in quality than the 70D. And I chose this one. I think also the battery life is supposed to be a lot longer. I'm not sure compared to the 70D how much better it is, but basically I wanted a full frame camera no matter what. And since I do video in addition to photography, the 6D Mark III, along with its flip out screen, was a better option than the 5D Mark III for me. I really like the flip screen on the 70D, so I wanted to keep that feature, and I don't think there's any other Canon camera that has a flip out screen. That's all. Alright, so this is currently the 50mm lens is on my camera, and I'll swap it out the cameras once I get something going here. I'm gonna make zucchini noodle pasta today, so this is my little spiralizer. My tripod is all the way up right now, fully extended, which means I'm kind of limited in terms of what I can shoot, which is why I decided to get a full frame camera. So this is how you spiralize. Now I'm going to swap out cameras. Alright, so now I've switched to the 60 Mark II with 50mm lens, and I put it at the same specs, so 24 frames per second. And you can see obviously there's way more stuff in the picture, and now you can see my setup. So I can now lower my tripod that to, there we go. Now it's at 100. I'll put it a little higher. So the ISO is supposed to be better. Bring it up to 500. It looks pretty good. I think my other camera would go to like 1600 to the point, and then you would see some noise. Good. All right, let's spiralize a little bit. All right. You can see all of our pretty